I'm working on our finances, and I work at different aspect of that, and now I'm going to work on our grocery list. That's the beginning of the month, and I like to first get the money home, and my husband took cash out for us. And for this year, I'm going to start a new challenge. Last year, our budget, in fact, it was not just last year, but we have set $375 for our groceries. And I believe for the past 3 years, at least, or the past 2 years for sure, and we decided at the end of last year, I decided to just take that $275 out, but try to spend $250, and I did it for 2 months last year. So this year, instead of $275, I'm going to see if we can spend $300 on our groceries. So it's going to be $300. That's how I challenge myself. Before, $375 was just for groceries, and I believe earlier last year I decided to include kids' clothing in it as well. If it was not last year, it would be the year before last year that I included, and I did it last year as well. Even though I budget that in our regular expenses, I didn't really spend money out of our saving for kids' clothing. It came from the groceries money. So this year is going to be the same thing, but $300 for groceries, food and non-food, and then kids' clothing and school supplies at the beginning of the school year if you need to. So that is going to be our challenge for this new year 2020. And right now I'm just going to start working on the groceries. We took the money out. The way I'm going to spend that $300, $150 is going to be food and non-food, probably $50 toward non-food and $100 toward food. And when I say food, it does not include meat or fruits. So fruits is going to be $60 and meat is going to be $90. So that will be a total of $300. But because we purchased meat from our in-laws last month, and we paid $467, the meat didn't have enough to cover all that. We took some out of our saving account, $290. So the meat is going to pay back. So this month we are not going to take $90 out for meat. So we are just going to use $210. That'll be $150 for food and non-food, and $60 for fruits. So that means we are not going to buy meat. But if I had to buy egg, I will see if food budget can afford it. Otherwise, we'll just go. We'll just do without. So now let's get started. I went through my pantries already, and I look at what I have, what I don't have. Last year, at the end of last year, I wanted to purchase my staples that usually don't go on sale, but I didn't save up enough throughout the year to do that. So I'm going to see if I'll be able to save up enough this year to do that, and I set my spreadsheet to help me do that. I will show you that shortly. So I know that flour, unbleached, I like to buy unbleached flour, and I don't have any because I made a lot of things for the holidays using flour, so I ran out of it. So now I'm just going to put it here, and I know that I have $150 to work with, but I don't want to spend all that $150 right from the start. I will try to see if I can spend $100 or less. So I'm going to put down A for flour. I know that I don't have pasta, and I was not able to buy pasta during the last month. So I will buy 1 box, and 1 box might have about 4 pounds in it, I think. So I'm just going to, the way I'm just going to do it, I will just put probably that 1 box is 4 pounds. We will purchase 2 of that for the month, but I will see if I can increase it to 6. That will last longer. 6 small boxes. So each box has 4 pounds in it. So if I'm buying 2, that will be 8 pounds of pasta. I will see if I can buy 24 pounds of pasta. That makes sense. 6 boxes. So now I know that I don't have what is toothpaste. So toothpaste, I'll put it down here. And what else I came across? Rice. Rice comes from Sam's Club. I buy 25-pound bags, and I like to have an open bag on hand. Right now we open a bag. That's what we are using. We might have about 20 pounds left there, but I like to have an open bag. That's what I like to see how many months of staples I have on hand. The one that I didn't open. That's what I judge it by. So rice, I would prefer to have 2 to 4 bags on hand that I have not opened. So I'll put it down. And flour, pasta, rice, vinegar. I check vinegar because it comes from Sam's Club. Our Sam's Club membership is expiring next month. I will see what I can buy now from there, since I don't shop there often. That way next month we may not even go there to renew the membership. We might go there when we need it. So if I can buy 5 pounds bag of rice now, I know that we might go 2-3 months without going to Sam's Club. I have vinegar, 2 gallons of vinegar that I buy there already on hand. So I don't need that. One of the kids will take snack to school, so that will be animal crackers. Animal crackers we will buy from Sam's Club, and I'll just put there that it might cost about $6. I don't remember how much it costs, but I'll put it down. So I have that as well. There is a birthday coming, in fact 2 birthdays, and my husband will want chicken nuggets, so I'll put chicken nuggets here. I don't fry often, but I like to fry during holidays, so that's and birthdays to please my family. So he wants chicken nuggets. We are going to buy chicken nuggets, and one bag we will buy fries. And since we have 2 birthdays, if we buy fries from Sam's Club, it's going to be 30 pounds of fries. But the problem is that when you open the box, you take the bags out, that paper bags doesn't last well in my freezer unless you put the whole box of 30-pound bags of fries in the freezer. The paper bag like to tear, so I think I would prefer to buy the fries from Walmart, and we might end up using 3 per celebration, so we might need a total of 6. So I'll put it down here as well. So I have 1 birthday covered here, and the other birthday probably I have shrimp in my freezer, but she does not care much for shrimp, so I had to find out what I can make, but it will have fries. So I will see what I have on hand that I can make. Otherwise we can do yeah, they don't care. My kids don't care. That's one of them's birthday. They don't care for chicken nuggets, so I don't want to keep doing chicken nuggets to get them used to it. So I like to do fries, but the particular one didn't care much for fries. She liked the breading that I put on top of the fries, the crust, but she didn't care for the fries that I put on top of the shrimps, like the breading that I dip it in. She liked the crust, but she didn't like the fries, so I had to come up with something that I will make. But I know we'll buy ice cream, so 2 ice cream. So that's how I will budget, thinking about holidays and birthdays that I will have during the month as well. So now you can see that my staples are flour, pasta, toothpaste, and rice. That's it. But then I have both birthday and holiday. So I have chicken nugget here for one of the birthday, and I have fries here for 2 birthdays, and I have ice creams here for those 2 birthdays. So that is what I know that I need to buy. So let's put that in our spreadsheet to see how much it's going to cost me. That's how I'm going to adjust how much of my staples I will purchase to stay within my $100. And I have my grocery list open here. And we can just go to the top here to see the month that we are going to work on. Let me see, I have this one. So as you can see, I have my staples list here, and I have the store I think I'm going to purchase them from as well. Walmart there. I have my estimated price here, which will help me to know how much I'm going to spend for each one of the quantity that I'll put in. I have amounts by for the year that I estimated. That gave me the total for the year, but then year-to-date quantity and cost will total from what I will be putting here, as well as my actuals. I have December here and I have January, so I'm going to fill it up from January, February, all the way to December. So now we are in January. Toilet paper, I don't need toilet paper. So coconut oil, olive oil, sugar, I don't need any of those things. And I have toothpaste. So toothpaste here is $1.98, but I think he just purchased one, and I think it's because I put them all together. I don't know why I threw them all together there. Oh, I don't even have any price here, so that makes sense. And I believe he purchased something, and I have now record those bills here. If I can find it, I think it cost him 94 cents. He just purchased one earlier. In fact, we just use a basic toothpaste, nothing fancy. So I think he cost him 0.98 cents here. But as we go to January, probably what I will do is I'm going to hide a few of my spreadsheet here so that things can be closer to the list. So we have my toothpaste. Booster Seed doesn't have anything there, so I have my toothpaste there, one. And let's see why my formula here is now working properly. Okay. So I'm going to fix my formula here, and as you can see, if I buy one toothpaste, it's going to be 0.98. That's something that, since I don't have any, I like to stock up, and I think I will need 12. I don't think we might need that much, but yeah, 6 for the year. But I'm just going to buy one because I want to stay within my $100. But I don't know if I came across flour. I didn't see flour here. And the reason why I separate this list from the other is because those things I like to buy them once a year and stock up. Those are staples that they don't go bad in the pantry. So those are dry staples, shelf staples. So I have the list of them up, and down here I have my Sam's Club. Let's work on Sam's Club's things here, and I'm going to fix my formula here as well. So some scrubs I like to buy rice. Oh, popcorn. Yeah, we want to buy popcorn. We are out of it. So I'm going to put one here. You see, it's not in my list. But since I have the list of everything that I use, but I came across it, I know that. So we don't need pinto beans. We have a lot of that. So for rice, I'm going to put 4 bags. And you can see that it's giving me the total. So I need $62 here to afford those things. So I'm going to, and you can see that is already using quite a bit of my budget, my $100 budget. And here is what I usually buy during the month. So Walmart regular expenses here, and I put those. That's pretty much what I'll buy every month. And I don't need cornmeal. Let me fix my formula here again. But I need flour, so I'm going to bleach flour. That's what I like to buy. And I'm putting down probably 6, why not? And steak rolls. Steak rolls I'll put 4. And $2.90. Cereal, I'm not buying anything but milk. I'm not seeing milk here. Probably I moved milk to Aldi. You can see that from here I'm spending $19 here for the month, if that's those things I wanted to buy. And now let's come here. That's summer staples here, and I budget that I might need about $400 save up to be able to afford to buy those staples, those vegetables. Those are freezer staples and basement staples like potato and sweet potatoes. But cream cheese, cheese, butter, corn, green pepper, carrot, jalapeno. So those are, you know, freezer staples. And then we have chocolate chips that goes on sale as well. So pretty much those things are things I can find on sale. The things on top, dry staples, they don't go much on sale, at least for what I buy. So down here we have Aldi. And Aldi, there are things that I might buy seasonally, and there are things that I'll buy on a regular basis as well. But because my list for Aldi is minimal, I didn't want to do that. And a lot of things that I buy on sale during summertime might come from Aldi too. But here you can see that I have milk here. And for some reason I put $20 here because that's pretty much what I budget for milk and slash bread. But that slash bread, we may not buy much this year because I'm making sourdough bread more often. I'm not going to put it there. But if they will even buy it, that will just be, I don't know, $15 is what I'll budget for that. For milk, and then $20 for the bread that I have up here. And that's this bread here. And in fact, I'll trim it down to, because my husband has been buying it for about $1.42 when it's marked down twice. So that's what I'll put down here, there. And now we have milk we will buy here, but I don't want to put any amount here because I budgeted from the start $15 for milk, $25 for bread. So that's $20 that I put on the side for that. So now let's see how much my total is, and that's how I'm going to be adjusting my things. So I don't have any things here, but I can just put a formula here. That will be the total of those categories. And that's how I'm going to track my $100 to see how much I'm going to be spending really if I keep those quantities to purchase. And I think that's the last one here. And my total is $76.88. And I know that if I put, let's say that I put 15 here. In fact, I didn't do it well. So price, yeah, I'll just put 1 here. So if I say, okay, we are going to spend $15 on milk, and I already put up there that we are going to buy bread for about $5.68 or something like that, yes. So that means I'm accounting for those $20 already and a little bit over. So you can see that my total is $91.88. But you'll notice that I don't have animal crackers here, and I don't have chicken nuggets or fries or ice cream. Those things don't have a spot on my grocery list because I don't buy them often. Therefore, I'm not going to include them here either. But I can see that I'm spending already $91 here. Now the question is, do I want to decrease whatever I budget for here, or do I want to go over my $100 because I have $150 to spend? Do I want to go over and budget about $25 to spend on animal crackers for the school snack, chicken nuggets, fries, and 2 ice cream? I think with $25 we'll be able to afford those items. So that's what I might do. Assume that I might spend about $25 on those things and not just add it here. But then I have my food expenses list that once I purchase things, I will record them in. So that's how I'm going to do it. But I think I didn't put anything in for pasta. So I need to add pasta, and I'm not seeing my staples here, and I don't know why I don't have pasta here. And booster seed, I'm just going to replace it with pasta because my kids just outgrow booster seed, so we don't need it. So spaghetti, and it costs, I don't know if I have my grocery list from last year. I think I have it here, and that's last year grocery list. You can see it has the same layout, but it's a little bit different. And as per my pasta here, $1.87 for 3 pounds bag. But I think we purchased 4 pounds. One, if I can see that, we don't have that here. So yes, that's how I set my spreadsheets. And before, I have this on Google Drive, and my husband will just use his cell phone to access it and do his shopping. I don't do shopping much, he does the shopping. So $1.87 for 3 pound bag of spaghetti is what I'm going to take and go back there and put it down in my new spreadsheet. And I can show you a little bit here how this spreadsheet was laid out. But the year to date is this one, and just tell us how much we spent throughout the year on those different categories. So that helped me to have a budget for the new year, how much I think I might end up spending on my groceries for the year. And that's why I have amount estimated for the year here. Just think about it, how much I think I might need, and use prior year example to start with. So spaghetti, 3 pounds for $1.98. I will update it once my husband goes to the store. We'll see what he purchased. But for 3 pounds, I will put down here that we might need 6. So that's $11.22. Let's go back down and see how much that affected our total. You can see that my total is 103.10. So 103.10, that's $3 more. What do I want to change here? I know that $15 for milk, my husband may not spend it all. And for flour, 6 bag, I think that's reasonable because I make a lot of things with face, sourdough bread, pizza, and some flatbread chips. But here is the thing. If I will do, I have my popcorn here, and I think that's good because we have a movie night and I'll make popcorns. You know, that's good things to have. I have oil on hand already. But here is the things. I have rice here. 4. I can decrease it to 3. And I believe we will be right. Below budget. 93.12. And I'm sure that if my husband spent $25 extra on birthday items, we will spend less than $150 on food. And as you can see, that's just my food and non-food budget. Now let's look at the ad. I have the ad here. And when we get the ad, I just like to go through it quickly and sort through it and trash what is not necessary. So it comes like this, and I like to keep the real estate one to see what we might find in it. But then this one here is going to be trash. This one, I don't need it. I just need to look at my grocery stores around. So I have Hy-Vee, I have Fairway, and then I have Aldi. So I'm going to close my computer here to see what we can work with here. And I have my pen if I can find it. So that's for this coming week. And I already have my staples that I show you already, but then I'll go through the ad to see what is on sale that we can purchase. We have sweet potato for 88 cents a pound, and I purchased sweet potato for 28 cents a pound 2 months ago, and I have over 100 pounds on hand. We ate a little bit of that, but we still have close to 100 pounds or a little bit less than that. We have fruits here, but they are not much on sale for us to be thinking about them. So, but we don't have any fresh fruit on hand. We do have canned fruit. We purchased banana. We are out of banana. So you can see here, I'm not seeing anything here that I wanted to stock up on. And that's how I go through my ad. It's not because things are on sale that I wanted to buy them. They are not on my price range. I just don't bother. So I'm not seeing anything on this side either. And as you can see here, I'm not seeing anything here that I'm interested in either. So let me see if I can adjust this a little bit to be more centered. And when we continue, there is oatmeal here for 99 cents. Well, I just don't buy that, so I'm not going to worry about it. I don't buy canned tuna or anything like that, so I'm not going to stock up on that. I don't even know what the bottom price is for some of those things since I don't use them. I keep my staples very limited. Even though I have a long list of staples, I really narrow them down to that. I don't buy multiple versions of the same thing, multiple brands. And as you can see here, I don't have anything that I need from Hy-Vee. Sorry. They have apple for 98 cents. We don't have apple, but we will see if we will find better elsewhere. So as you can see, Well, they have 88 cents of egg. I don't have egg and I don't have meat money, but I don't know if Fruit will wanted to buy some egg. But I think Aldi might have cheaper. I don't know. So that's that. Now Fairway. Fairway has egg for 99 cents. That's how you compare those ads. One has 88 cents, one has 99 cents. And as you can see, Fairway, I like to look for meat, but frankly, I don't need meat, so I'm not going to dwell much on Fairway's ad. But you can see what they have. Nothing stand out to me. And what I like to go to when I'm looking at this ad is pork steak. They have pork steak $1.99. It's not the best deal. Pork steak, pork chops are things that I like to look for when I'm going through this ad at this time of the year. They have ice cream. When ice cream is on sale, I like to buy and put in the freezer for holidays and birthdays. I narrow our ice cream eating habit to birthday and holidays. They have vegetable section at the back, and I'm not seeing anything fantastic here price wise. So it's not the right time to buy vegetables either unless it's really marked down. But now let's look at the back here. We have apple for 68 cents. I have my pen here. I'm going to put a mark on it. We have fruits, $60 budget. So my husband is going to decide how much of apple he wants to buy. And that's pretty much all I need. And I found from Fairway. And it's going to be one item. I like to put it there. And it has 3 days sales. So that's that. Now let's move to Aldi. So Aldi has grapefruit on sale. If that's the right price, I'm not buying Aldi grapefruit, but you can see they have apple here. So this is 3 pounds bag. I'm going to do my calculation here. That will be 1.49 divided by 3. 0.49, so that's that's 50 cents a pound. And Fairway, that fine Fairway. Fairway has 68 cents a pound. So that means Aldi is cheaper. And Gala, they are even the same. Gala and Gala. So that means Aldi is cheaper. So I'm going to bring that to my husband's attention and double check the calculation with me to make sure that that's our best deal. We have zucchini here, 99 cents a pound. So if you don't grow zucchini, if you think that's the best deal, I don't know. I don't buy zucchini, so I don't even know what the best deal is. But if that's the best deal, it will be good to buy it, grate it, and put it 2 cups in quart zipper bags and put it in the freezer. And I like to grate my zucchinis. That way it's easier to use it in a lot of food when I'm cooking. And I'm not seeing anything else in this section here. I like to, when I'm looking at Aldi grocery ad, I like to look for cream cheese. When cream cheese is on sale, I like to buy and just put in the freezer. And I can use it for potato soup. I can use it for cream cheese cake. They do well. When I need it, I'll just put it in the fridge for a few days to cook. And as you can see, that's all I found. Apple. Because for fruit, we buy fruit on sale. The fruit that is on sale, that's what we buy for the week. And when it's heavily marked down and that's something that can last in the fridge, we purchase a lot with the money that we save from fruits to do that. So that's how we are going to do that. And before in one of my video, I show how much I put down here already. I have $20 here for milk and bread. And I have fruits $40 here. The budget is $60. I put $20 in an envelope that I saved. So I have $20 here. If we need more, we will take it out. If we don't, that means this month we could easily save $60. Food envelope, I don't have anything, but our budget total to what? $93? Yes. So $93 for our staples. I have my money here that I saved. The $300 that we took out minus $90 that we didn't take out, so that's $210. $60 went to fruits, and that's the fruit envelope. I put $20 in it. Meat doesn't have anything but all money to pay back, so we have it here, and it's paying that $90 already. I wrote it down here. And fruit has $150. I took $20 that I put in the container for milk and bread. So now $93. 1, 2, 3. That's 60. That's 80. And 80. That's 100. We want to spend $93 on staples, and then we want to spend $25 on cracker, animal cracker, chicken nuggets, ice cream, and fries. So that's 110. So 93 and 25. 93 and 25 is 118. And here I have 100. I'll just take 120 and I'll put it in my food envelope. So 120 is what I think we might end up spending this month. I'll just put it in my container here, and that's what my husband will take to the store to do groceries. So I have 110. In fact, I need to correct this. This $20 I budgeted is in that 190, is in that $93 already, and I still have it here. So I think I'm just going to leave it to see how much my husband will bring back from those things that I didn't budget for: the nugget, the ice cream, the french fries. It's better I give him more to work with, and any change he brings back, I'll put it back in my envelope. But right now, you can see that I'm saving $11 in food, and I'll put it in this envelope, and I'll just put it away. That's how I do my grocery list and budget for my expenses. And from the beginning of the month, I know how much I might spend on my groceries, and then I will think about how much I want to put on the side for sales. That way, when the ads come and I found something that is in the list of my staples on sale, I'll go here to see how much I have saved that I wanted to spend to purchase whatever is on sale here that falls under my grocery categories. That's how I save for sales. I don't use our saving account to buy sales items. I have done it in the past, and it made us go over our grocery budget. And this time, for the past few years, if I didn't save up for it, I just don't buy. Thank you for watching. I'm Afiavi Ojune Marie-ninette Liberman, creators of Marie-ninette Liberman's YouTube channel and owners of Nina Soap. And my website is ninasoap.com. Thank you.